Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be making this bodycon top. Okay, so guys, let's get into it. Okay, I've placed my fabric on the table and I'm already marking up the startup line. Okay, so I measured 25 inches. I wanted everything to be 25 inches, like both the allowance and the top length, everything 25 inches. Okay, I didn't want it to be cropped up. I want to be able to tuck it in, and I can actually make it a crop top if I want. I can fold it, but the main purpose is for me to be able to tuck it in. Okay, so this will the neckline I use 3.5 by 3.5. Okay, you can use, if you want it to be high, you can use 3 by 3. Okay, but here I use 3.5 by 3.5. Depends on what you want. So you mark the 3.5 up and the 3.5 that is down. Okay, then you curve your neckline. After covering your neckline, you measure your shoulder. I use 16 for the shoulder. When I divided my 16 by 2, I got 8 inches. So you take that 8 inches, okay? Then down from that start up, I measured 9 inches. Then use 1 inch to slant the shoulder, okay? When you slant the shoulder with 1 inch, is now remaining 8 inch. That place you got that 9 inch, you measure that same 8 inches for the shoulder, okay, so that you can use it and draw a straight line that you use and curve your armhole. Okay, then I took the half of 8. Half of 8 is 4. Then that place I measured my chest line. I measured my bust. My bust is 8.5 plus 1 inch allowance. Then I curved the armhole. I took my waist measurement. My half length is 16. And under that 16, I took my waist measurement, which is 28. 28 divided by 4 is 7 plus 1 inch, which is 8. And under my hip, I came up by 2 inches. I measured my hip measurement, still added 1 inch allowance there. Then I connected from the bust to the waist, then to the hip. Okay, as this is a bodycon dress and this fabric is stretching, okay, if you want to sew your own, you might decide not to add allowance to it because while joining the fabric, I still like I still sewed with more than 1 inch allowance because it's a stretchy fabric. And please, while folding your fabric to cut, make sure that you are folding from the side that is stretchy, like the horizontal part. This place you're taking your measurements, that when you stretch it is stretchy, not the vertical part. The vertical part doesn't need to be stretchy, but the horizontal part need to be stretchy because when you wear a dress, it draws like this. It draws doesn't draw vertically, okay? I don't know if you understand. So make sure that you are folding your fabric the right way. Then after that, I folded the fabric again for the back, then place the front one on the back one that I folded so that I can cut it. The only difference between the back and the front is just the neckline. Okay, there's no zip here. It's just the same thing you are cutting for front here. The only difference here is the neckline. Okay, so I measured 1 inch for the neckline depth so that the back neckline is a high neck, okay, while the front neckline is kind of is is down, okay. The back one is like a high neck, while the front one is is a bit deeper than the back one. Okay, so after I measured the neckline from the back, I cut the back for this. Okay, as you can see, this is not a difficult task. Okay, even beginners can do this, I think. So after I finished cutting the front and back, actually actually use facing for this. I don't know, I love the outcome of using facing to sew a dress. It turns out very neat. But you can use a bias for your own. Okay, if you don't want to use a facing, you can use a bias, or you can use the fabric to turn the neckline. Okay, so anyone that you like using face bias, if it's like using the fabric to bias it, anyone. But I like the outcome of using a facing. So guys, you place your fabric to cut the facing. You're cutting the same thing you cut for the main fabric. The only thing is that the shoulder, you're not cutting everything. The shoulder here is now going to be 3 inches up, and then the down part you're also going to take 3 inches and curve it. Okay, that's how you cut a facing. I also place the back one to cut the facing. The same thing you did for the front. You cut the exact neckline you have, and then measure 3 inches. Okay, measure 3 inches up and 3 inches down and connect it. That's just it. But if you're using bias, you don't have to go through this process. Okay, so guys, this this is going to be the end of this video. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for, guys? What are you waiting for? Please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in my next video.